Welcome back. So, another question we get asked often is, what is the benefit of joining a real estate team versus a solo agent? So, Craig, can you help us out with that?
Yeah, I can definitely go into that a little bit. So we are a real estate team. We currently have 10 agents on our team. The one thing that most of my agents have all said to me is, thank God that you guys are here to help us, because as a sole agent, I would not make it. And that's usually the biggest issue, is that when you're a solo agent, you're just kind of out there on your own. Versus a team, you have the whole team that supports you. You have people that are in place to actually train you and give you advice on how to go through a whole transaction from start to finish. That's the nice thing about a team. The other thing is that we have some resources that are available that you have to learn on your own, versus being on a team that we have this resources already in place, like home inspectors, like attorneys, all that kind of stuff. So we have all those resources for you available. And then we also have, some awesome training that we help our agents get to be actually a successful agent. And we actually look out for them to make sure that they're successful. The other big advantage of being on a team is usually you get some leads provided for you. And that usually gets you started and up and going. So what have you found useful as being part of the team?
So for me, some of the pros on being on a team is, like you mentioned, obviously lead gen. For a new agent coming out, you might not have all those resources, and having that ability from a team is fantastic. The resources you mentioned. So I didn't have to go out and meet all of the lenders, all of the inspectors, and go through all of that. I had access to a reliable and trustworthy set of names so that I could use with my clients. Mm-hmm. So that was very valuable to me. The training and mentoring, being able to partner up with somebody that I could get comfortable with and ask the silly questions that I didn't really rise to the level of having to go to my broker to ask, but I could ask to a mentor. Yeah. I thought that was really great, and I have that on a team. And then another pro to me on a team is the accountability and the collaboration. Having other people that are like-minded working together help push me along, help give me ideas I can bounce things off of, because sometimes I come up with some, kind of crazy things. But having that check with somebody else Sure. and other people, mm-hmm. I thought was a definite benefit. Yeah. Some of the things that I've heard about a solo agent, so having to do this on my own without having other people around me would have been, in my mind, rather challenging. The benefit to that, though, is you get to build your own brand. You're not following somebody else's idea. You're doing your own thing. So if you've got experience, that might be the right option for.
Yeah, it really depends on the person. I mean, I started out as a solo agent, mm-hmm. But I did, I had some support, a little bit of support, but not like I have on a team. It was nice that you could build your own brand and do your own thing, and and work with the clients that you want to work with. Like, on a team, you're going to get leads. Those are the people you're going to work with. Right. That's going to get you started. So, that was a big advantage of working by yourself. You got to do how you want to do it.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that if you're on a team, though, you can be held accountable to actually work. That's the hardest part as a solo agent, is to be motivated enough to go work and actually do it. So, so that's a good thing.
So do you see any disadvantages to being on a team?
I really don't. I mean, I have a team, so that's why I love it. I guess the only disadvantages is that, there's some requirements to be on a team. And sometimes if you're independent and in person, then that's you might want to be on your own, So the other thing I'd recommend is that you make sure that the team that you're on is that you mesh well with the other people on the team. There might be some personality conflicts. So, I just recommend people going to a team that they actually work well with if they're looking to go to the team.
So if somebody was thinking about going to a team, maybe go and interview that team?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, because, people don't always mesh. So.
Right. And you want to work with people that you enjoy being around.
Yep, very much
and help push you along, not just your best friends.
Yeah. So the whole point of it is be productive in some way, shape, or form. So,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I thought that was great. If anybody has any questions about joining the Unleashed Advisors with EXP, we'd love to talk to you. Give us a call.